Yeah, no. I was streaming, dog. I'm streaming.
I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the first time AFC champion Houston Texans
Bowl, baby. We are the Super Bowl.
NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you. Charles, what a turnaround they've had down in Houston. 4-12 just 2 seasons ago. 11-5 with a wild card loss last year, and now here they are in Super Bowl 54.
We know the city of Houston pretty well, right? Because it's hosted Super Bowls. What have they hosted? 3 so far in their history. The Oilers prior to. Now, of course, the Texans. Neither one of them has ever played in the big game. So that's... I mean, think about how excited they are. Have the Texans representing in the Super Bowl. They've been good recently. Now they got over the top, have a chance to take home the Lombardi Trophy.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings are back in the big game for the 5th time in franchise history. But we all know one thing has eluded them all these years.
And that's an actual Super Bowl victory, partner. They're 0-4 in their previous visits. Super Bowls 4, 8, 9, and 11. And, boy, they had some great teams, too, didn't they? Bud Grant was their head coach. Fran Tarkenton, a quarterback. Alan Page and the Purple People Eaters on defense. They were all Hall of Famers. And don't forget Paul Krause. He's a very proud member of that great secondary they had. So we're going back more than 40 years since their last visit. You think the state of Minnesota is excited about this one? I know they are. They're ready to get this one going.
Johnson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Pump point. You cannot be that slow, bro.
And they get there for the sack.
Niggas don't have a sack right here.
Start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
Nigga running like a caveman, fool.
53, Mike, 53. Go, go. I got you, boy. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hurry up, say go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Barr providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check safety, check safety. Check.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Kill, kill, kill. Set, set, set.
On first down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It's something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a 50. Hey, you block over here. SOS. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Check 26. Check 26.
To throw again. Rodgers. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Knock that out. God damn it, come on.
That's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Keep him in the
Well,
pocket.
from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line.
Hey, exit.
Rodgers to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Already, bro. I can tell this nigga's a bitch.
First down.
2nd and 2 is prime time
He
for a
gonna
little bit
put
of a gamble,
everything
isn't
out
it? Open
there,
up the
man. Hold
playbook,
on,
go
man.
play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
In your face.
They run again on first down. Cook.
Get him down, come on.
Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Water. Agua.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers.
Here we go! Come on!
They're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Come on, one more stop.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Watch that tight end. 18, man. 18 is good.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
And Bailey able to knock it through.
Good job, D. Good job, D.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey,
Good
you're
job,
on the road to
D.
the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel
come on.
good
We
about
gotta go.
yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Ball out quick. Gotta get the ball out real quick, maybe. Some voodoo. Give me some voodoo.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
We're in good position, man. Everybody talking about these Vikings.
After one.
Come on.
On EA Sports.
Like he's talking about the fucking Vikings, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch for 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Oh, get the first. Get the
Forced
first.
out
Get out
to his
now.
left. He's going to take off with it. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Johnson to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Did a cover 4 blitz earlier.
2nd and 3. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
See nothing open, just throw it away. I need something with some protection. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that deuce close. Alright, where's it at? High from me now. Probably gonna blitz. He gonna blitz. I already know he gonna blitz. Blitzing.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
You know what?
Check 55. Let him know.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, we can't juke. Come on.
And the Vikings pick up the football. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been in there. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All good, team. All good. Come on.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature.
I got missed those blocks. I got 2 people that ran by. 2 people.
And he stopped immediately there.
Jimmy Christmas.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. He's got Fuller. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
Let's go one more. 53 for Mike. 53.
Now back to throw. He's got his target. It's Cobb. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41. Check. Check it backer.
On 1st down, it's Johnson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the 1st half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I fucking blocked him.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. He finds his target, Fuller. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Back to throw here.
Oh, it worked. It was supposed to be a fucking curl route. I don't know how he didn't stop.
Brandon Cooks.
I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Let's go.
As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? Base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Let's do it.
We got a special job for you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook.
Yeah, get your ass out the game, bitch. That's kind of fucked up, JC. That's kind of fucked up, guy.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
50's the mark. Get 300. Get 300.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
630. Hey, Charlie.
Let him beat you in the zigzag route, fool.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check, 41. Here, Mike. 41 Mike. 41.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this
Oh,
time he's got the hook
over
up.
each
It's
other. Are you
complete.
kidding me?
Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go, Will! Let's go! 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 Let's go!
Be a touchdown. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. As they're now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Let's go!
That was a special return, and it happened.
Let's go!
Turner, he has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
27 yards there, a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
258.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
Good job, P! Oh, man, what the fuck, bro? Bullshit. Your internet's trash, Vikings. Trash ass boo-boo internet, fool. And you were in field goal range too. Man, you always lagging out. Sorry, that's killing my momentum, bro. Okay, what we gonna do? What we gonna do?
Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do?
What we gonna do? How we gonna do this?
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
Bro, over here fucking up my fucking shit, dog. What the fuck?
Don't try my patience.
Fucking Vikings, dude. What is Vikings?
Footsteps coming 'cause we coming for the check.
What you mean? You not? What you mean? Boy, no. What you mean? Bro, no. Bro, no. Bro, no. I was not gonna lose. Hell no. Hell no, fool. We playing this shit, boy. No, boy. No. You ain't about to go lay down and sleep, nigga. No. Hell no, bro. We finishing our game tonight. Boy, hell nah. Hell no, we playing, you ain't finessing your way out this shit, boy. No. Who's messaging me? Let me see. Comments. I'm trying to get back on the field. This boy over here wants to say, tell me to take the L, bro. Bro, Vikings, we playing, bro. I can do over here, bro. We playing over here, fucking tripping and shit. Come on, boy. I stopped you twice in the red zone, boy. No, I could beat you over here talking all that shit. No. We gonna play one half. I give you 6 because you probably would have made that field goal, but we never know. Yeah, fucking playing with me, fool. Get your ass. Let's go. So we playing a half. I'll give you 6 points. Shit. And I want ball. Make sure you kick. No, fool, I want my ball. Change your shit to kick, and I'll change my shit to receive, bro. Come on. Bro. Come on, bro. You need to change the kick, because I ain't playing with this shit. I already have it on kick. Alright, fuck it. What's up? My ball. I'm pissed off. I'm fucking pissed off, bro. No, I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed, bro. These Vikings be cocky as fuck. Hell no. Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go. Man, where my agua? Where my fucking water? This shit the fuck out. That shit low as fuck, bro. Ain't even gonna load in over here. What's going on here? By the nighttime. Let's go. Now I gotta pee.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2000.
Oh my goodness. This man got boo-boo connection. No, we're not playing tomorrow. We'll finish this shit tonight. Pussy, nigga.
Came to win. Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots.
Come on.
Notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. When they try, keep it.
Look this nigga, bro.
I never tried, you will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up?
We back, boys. We back.
Competition never match me, we ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
I'll give you 6 points.
about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player.
Vikings running, bro.
Like a raider, 2 chains on my neck, 1 for now and 1 for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire.
There we go.
I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They put in work, I don't think they really hear me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. Get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Niggas internet is trash, bro. Why about to crash?
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Man, Dalvin Cook was hurt too in the last one, and now you got Dalvin Cook back. Pussy boy.
Okay, Coach. Here, it has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the first time AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you. Charles, what a turnaround they've had down in Houston. 4-12 just 2 seasons ago, 11-5 with a wild card loss last year, and now here they are in Super Bowl 54.
We know the city of Houston pretty well, right? Because it's hosted Super Bowls. Where they hosted 3 so far in their history. The Oilers prior to. Now, of course, the Texans. Neither one of them has ever played in the big game. So that city's got to be out of its mind. I mean, think about how excited they are. Have the Texans representing in the Super Bowl. They've been good recently. Now they got over the top, have a chance to take home the Lombardi Trophy.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings are back in the big game for the 5th time in franchise history. But we all know one thing has eluded them all these years.
And that's an actual Super Bowl victory, partner. They're 0-4 in their previous visits. Super Bowls 4, 8, 9, and 11. And, boy, they had some great teams, too, didn't they? Bud Grant was their head coach. Fran Tarkenton, a quarterback. Alan Page and the Purple People Eaters on defense. They were all Hall of Famers. And don't forget Paul Krause. He's a very proud member of that great secondary they had. So we're going back more than 40 years since their last visit. You think the state of Minnesota is excited about this one? I know they are. They're ready to get this one going.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Come on, pussy boy. Another
the
cover
gain
2.
of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Nothing else other than the cover 2. Fucking go and shit. Fucking all that shit, nigga. Come on.
Here we go.
Yeah, get over the field.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And he fires one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. We own them. We own them. Check. 53's mark. Check. Hustle. It's a party now.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to get it that time to Stills.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
319. Cut. He's coming. We got double up. 26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down.
That nigga. Field goal. It's all good. It's only one possession. One possession right here, buddy. How does this dude make the bowl, bro? Shitty internet. How does this dude make the bowl with this internet? He said I'm lagging bad. You playing on wired or Wi-Fi? This dude's just messing up the whole mojo flow of the game, bro. Keep pausing the game. Am I lagging? Disconnect.
At the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Rodgers from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, I'm too slow.
And that
Knock
is
it out.
incomplete.
Oh,
he
shit.
had the defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
Come on, O.
It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Still too right.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll drop the throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Vinny Curry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. Here's Madison running on 1st down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
I believe in one. I believe in one.
319. Check 41. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
I believe in one.
From the 44, Rodgers. And this one complete to Smith. But not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays,
circle,
let's
Lord
face
Jesus,
it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline. After that catch, they're fired out. That's a big gain. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here.
Oh, what the fuck? I just says take the fours, bro. I want to play. I just don't want to get a free win, bro.
I got power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Bad man when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat what
I don't even know what to do, bro.
Different cities every
What should we do? This man keep lagging out the game.
Now, what state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find it, so she fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan.
I don't know what to do. Who's on? Is Jace on? Let me see. Marcus on. Let me invite these niggas. Let me call them Marcus. Jace. Hopefully one answers. I doubt it.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in.
Calling Jace, we're calling the Ravens. Come on, answer, baby.
Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
Marcus, you better answer.
They know the shit, they was hating, know they sick, acting like
This
they know
shit
me.
is whack, boy. I don't understand how he's in the league. This shit is whack like this, bro.
Way too many wins, they know the shit, they was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
He already got off.
going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made
Man,
it
none of
shimmer,
these
but I'm
niggas
still
wanna
a
answer.
hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Ay, see him mad,
I don't know what to do.
can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money
You get
run,
off already? We got off.
she gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, they went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know
He
the
left the
click.
league, bro.
Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know
Why
the
can't I
shit. They
see
was
him,
hating, know
though?
they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
Time to bring the bass bird.
No, he didn't move. Why is he not popping up? Bro. He's right here. He got off, though. Oh, she's mad annoying, bro. Yeah, boo-boo tonight. This dude runs the same plays over and over too. Boy. Let me see, cause I ain't taking this voice so I can't play this. Put your router in. Yeah. Bro.
Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes. They got
that his router. Hopefully he does that.
on the line. What you gonna
I'm missing.
on a room to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
Alien boy. I got good money.
To make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on the hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Championships, all my records go hard, it's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit it here with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me, I am up. #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, I'm in the wrist, I never switch, ice on
Man, I don't know what we doing, man.
watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, I'm in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch cause you won't get it. You know they can't
Yeah, later, bro. I'm getting off this shit. Yeah, we'll figure this out tomorrow.